Hi, I'm AC with Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick, Colorado. After my last video, I had a request to do a walkthrough on a Revel. So I'm going to do that for you guys today. This unit is stock number 5N190338. We've done one modification on this coach. As you can see on this side here, on the driver's side. I'm going to point it out really quick. We've permanently moved the ladder from the rear to the side. I talked about that in a video of mine where I moved the ladder because you're not supposed to climb in it on and off of it on the rear. That's just for storage. So we've moved it over here. This allows you to do a lot of other stuff up top. You can do kayak racks. There's a lot of other accessories that you can add on this side. This unit at the moment is sale pending. So if you're interested in it, kind of keep an eye on our website and see if it becomes available again. I'm going to walk back around this side, show you a couple features, and then I'll do a full walk around. On the front bumper here, they give you a little step area. That's so you can climb up there, wash your windshield. And then as far as upgrades, options that you can get on the Revel, these method wheels and more aggressive tires, that's one of the options that you can add. Or you can just go with the stock steel rims and tires. The other option is a rooftop AC unit, which this one does not have at the moment. We can add it after the fact if you like. A lot of people don't need both the AC and the fan, so we kind of leave that up to the customer. As you can see, I've got the awning out. This is a 10-foot awning. Provides a lot of shade. Got the holiday coming this weekend, so I thought I'd get ready for it. Got a couple lawn chairs. Plenty of room under the awning. I've got the table set up here. Move that over. So I just kind of want to show you this. This just clips up here. The base comes off and it stores behind the rear seat here. So really easy to use. Comes in really handy for days like today. It's beautiful outside. Get a couple of drinks. I've got mine in the fridge. I'll be right out. Let me grab it. And no, it's not alcoholic beverage. I'm at work, so I can't have one today. I got the next best thing here, a Monster. The refrigerator works really well. Obviously, that is really cold. So it works well in days like this. You can go out, you can go hiking, you can go walk the dog, you can do whatever you want to do while you're out. You can take this Revel out to the lake, set up camp, set your heater or your AC unit, depending on where you're at, what temperature you're at. I've got a ton of accessories out here because I kind of want to show that. You hear about it in our videos that you can add a solar panel. And I kind of want to show you what that looks like. So here is our exterior port for a solar panel. And I've got one set up out here. It's a Zamp solar panel. Nice thing about this panel is if you're in an area that's got trees and the shade's covering up the solar panels that are on the roof, we do have 200-watt panels up there. You can add an exterior port and you can move it around. If you start getting shaded areas, you can move it around so that you're constantly getting some sunlight. The other accessories that I have out here for you guys today is I've got this Sherpa, which mounts onto the passenger rear door. If you can see right here, it's got two holes there that just mounts on really easy onto the hinges on your door. The Sherpa runs roughly $1,300, and then you can add a bunch of accessories onto it. You can add a box like this one. Let's see here. And again, this box comes in handy if you're going to buy a generator. If you have a rooftop AC, you either have to be plugged into 30 amp power or you do have to have a generator with you. So a lot of people like attaching these boxes to their Revel, carrying their generator in there, and then setting up camp when they get where they're going. And then we have the spare tires here. The Revels do not come stock with the spare tire. You can add a spare tire rack for the rear door like this one. The spare and the matching wheel will run around $850. And then as you can see, this would mount up here on the driver's side rear door. Again, onto the hinges, really easy to do, really user friendly. There's a ton of things you can do on these Revels. You can go crazy and add all kinds of light bars. You can do a lot of stuff. It does have a 5,000-pound tow hitch with the 500-pound tongue weight limit. So you can tow, a small trailer with jet skis. You can tow your kayaks. I've got a kayak trailer. If you don't have the kayak racks, you can just haul a trailer. Whatever you like. It comes in really handy. I'm going to show you the back of the Revel here, just to show you a couple of things. And let's see here. Again, this is the carrying case for the Zamp solar panel, the exterior solar panel. So it just goes in here really easy. As you can see, with the bed in the up position, you've got a ton of space down here. You can haul a bike under there. You can put a lot of different things in here. There's 140 cubic feet of storage space back here. And then I'll lower the bed once we get inside, but even with the bed, when it comes down, it'll come down to this height. You still have a ton of room under here. There's 6 tie downs. If you can see them, there's 6 tie downs that you can use to keep your stuff from moving around while you're in travel. We have the outdoor shower, so if you're out at the lake, you get done swimming or fishing or whatever, you can hook up your hose, you can get all the sand off of you before you get in your coach. Here's your water pump, and then that's the exterior light on this driver's side. That's your switch. On this side, let's see, I'll move out of the way there. You're going to have a standard outlet. You've got some USB ports, and then you've got your lights. And actually, I'll turn on the power really quick so we can turn on the lights. The awning, as I said, it's a 10-foot awning. It does have LED lights underneath for the nighttime, which comes in really handy. It's really cool. It does have a wind sensor. It hasn't got that windy yet, but if it starts to pick up, the awning will automatically retract. So if you're out swimming or fishing and it starts getting really windy, you don't have to worry about it blowing off. Size of the bed, 49 by 79 when you have it down here at the max length. It does have a screen back here that rolls down. I'll open that up for you here in a second. You can use it as a bug shield, or you can also use it to just block out all the light when you're getting ready for bed. And I'll pop in there real quick and roll it down for you. All right. So it just has 2 clips, one on each side. And as you can see, this is the blackout screen. It also has a bug screen. Just rolls back up. You have your 2 clips. And there you go. Little storage compartments on both sides of the door, so when the bed's down, if you're laying down, you can put your iPad or keys or whatever you want in here. It does have lights underneath the bed. We have folks that when the bed is down, they'll set up a mat down here, a dog bed, or you can even set up a mat. The kids like to play under there as well. Backup camera up top. All right, and that's the rear. So we come around this side. I want to show you this generator. So this is set up for 30 amp shore power. If you're not at an RV park and you got to set up, again, you can buy a small generator like this one. This one's going to run around 800 bucks. You buy a small adapter and you can plug right into it, start your generator, and you can run your AC if you've got a rooftop AC unit. This is your cassette tank for your toilet. It's a 5-gallon cassette tank. So it doesn't have a black tank. It's just got a small tank. It actually has wheels on it. So if you're at the RV park, you want to go drain your tank, you don't have to drive the whole coach. You can wheel it, you can carry it. And then you put it back in here, just locks in. Under here is going to be your gray tank drain, just like you would on any other RV. It's got a valve there you would drain. And then here's your city fill for your water. It's got a 21-gallon fresh water and a 21-gallon gray tank. So you would hook up a hose to that. If you're hanging out at your friend's house for the weekend and you're staying outside his house, you can hook up a hose and you'd have water going nonstop. I'm gonna climb on this for you. Again, it's really sturdy when you move it to the side, not on the rear where it just gets stored. When you get that, you can get that done through our service department. When they move it from the rear, I do want to show this. They add this cool light up top to fill the holes where the mounting bracket originally goes. So they give you an additional light back here, and then they cover the screw holes there, so it's not getting any moisture in there. These Revels have been really popular since they came out in 2018. They're on a Mercedes Sprinter chassis. It's 188 horsepower, 6-cylinder turbo diesel. 108 horse, automatic transmission, and this is a 4x4. And it is a on-the-fly push button. And then now I can show you the interior of the coach. Well, and actually, I guess I'll point this out for you. They added in 2020 on these steps here on the running boards, they're wide enough that you can use them to sit out. If you don't have enough lawn chairs, you can actually sit on the running boards. There's a tie down loop here for a leash for your bikes. And then it also has LED lights underneath as well. Okay, there's another bug screen right here on this side. And this is a little smaller than the rear one, so I'll go ahead and kind of demonstrate how that works. See, this has a magnet on there, so if you've got to go in to get another drink or get some groceries, get another burger, you don't have to be zipping and unzipping. And really simply just roll it back up and then clip it together. If you're outside cooking, this comes in really handy again. Gives you some additional counter space. So you've got this, you've got your table. Comes in really handy. If you have a guest over, one of your kids comes over, they're gonna spend the night. This turns into a small bed as well. That top cushion will come down. You'll flip that bottom cushion over and then it becomes a small bed. I guess it'd work too if you get in trouble and get booted off the rear bed. You can lay on that one. That could be your dog house for the night. Now the countertop while you're inside, actually you can use it while you're cooking in here as well. You can be doing your prep prep work there. And come inside and we can show you the sink. It's got a true induction cooktop, single burner. And here's your fridge. Again, it's not stocked with anything but water and a Monster right now. You've got, I do want to point out that this button here, a lot of people want to think that it is a garbage disposal. It is not. Please don't try to shove a bunch of food in here and think it's a garbage disposal. When you're draining the sink, you can hit that button and it'll just send it down to the gray tank. The Revels, for being such a small coach, have a lot of storage space for a small 144-inch wheelbase. You've got 3 drawers here. Again, here's another outlet. Now these outlets won't work unless you are plugged in to shore power or if you've got your generator running. Since I'm standing right here, there's a safety, it's basically a seat belt latch right here. This goes clipped into the bed when it's in the up position, so while you're traveling, if something was to malfunction, it would keep it from dropping down further. And then to lower it, you unlatch that, and it's just push button. Now you can stop it at any position. It'll hold the same amount of weight. The only thing you do sacrifice is the length. So in order to get the maximum length, that 79 inches that I was talking about earlier, you've got to have it down to this spot. I'm going to climb in here so I can show you how much room there is. And again, I'm 5'11". Sometimes I'm 6'4", depending on my video. Today I'm 5'11", which is my true height, in case you're wondering. Plenty of room in here. You could probably be 6'2" and still fit in here comfortably. There's a couple USB ports up here, a couple little reading lights, and I'll show that there. So you got a 12 volt, a couple USBs. There's your light up top, and your push button reading lights. You also have track mounts all throughout the coach, and I'll move this way. If you can kind of scroll back on this wall here, and I'm going to show you guys here. So there's a track mount. There's several of these throughout the coach. These are Ram track mount. You can add accessories such as iPad holders, iPhone holders. They have tables. They have a lot of different things that you can add to those mounts. This is going to be your fan, your max air fan. Again, this coach that we're in does not have a rear AC unit. So if it had an AC unit, this is where it would be. This one does not have one, so we have 2 max air fans. And I'll show you, here's the other one right here. If you're at the lake, it's not 120 degrees. You could put down the screens at both doors, open them up, and turn on the fans and get a really nice breeze going through here. Now I'm going to show you guys the shower. It's got 2 bamboo shelves here for storage while you're traveling. You can store a lot of stuff on here. Your toilet's going to be under this one, and then your shower's up here. This is going to be your goodie bag that comes with it. So you have your sewer hose, your shower curtain, and there's your tool to change your flat with. There's also a fan in here. So if you're taking a shower, you can get the steam out of there. Again, for a 144-inch wheelbase, the coach is 19 foot, just over 19 and a half feet long. You get a shower, you get a toilet, you get a kitchen, so you pretty much get everything that you need to get away for the weekend or extended stays. Some people like to take them out every weekend just to get away, go up in the mountains. I'm going to show you this table here. It's got 2 seat belts, so this is a 2-seater right here. Again, there's a Ram mount here. This table opens up. This seat will swivel around, and I'll show you, so it makes it a good sized table. You can turn it around, play some cards. eat lunch together. If it's cold outside and you don't want to be outside, or if it's raining, like it is most holidays when you're at the lake. And that might just be me, but I feel like every time I'm at the lake, it's raining. The control panel up here. So here are your tank levels. It'll tell you, your gray tank, your white, or your fresh water. Here's your ZAMP solar charge controller. Again, it comes with 200 100-watt panels on the roof. Right now, I've got the additional 95-watt panel or 90-watt panel outside. It'll go up to 500 watts if you want to keep adding additional. Here's your water heater, so if you're plugged in to shore power, and then here's your inverter. That'll run your 12-volt and USB ports. And then here is your furnace control and your hot water control systems here. Rixson digital thermostat. Again, this has continuous hot water, diesel fueled heating system, which is really nice. And then I'll go ahead and sit up here so I can kind of go through the cab area for you. 10-inch screen on the infotainment center. It has navigation, it's got Apple CarPlay apps, it's got pretty much everything you need. It also has Mercedes, so you can say, hey Mercedes, get directions. It's kind of like having Siri or Alexa. This will close the side door, which I'm not going to close because we have the table out. And then these are your controls for your heat and cool. 4-wheel drive is up here. It does have 4-wheel drive low as well. Everything you can control on your steering wheel. So you can control your stereo on here. Your cruise control is on here. As your mirror adjusts there. I'm going to get out so I can swivel this seat for you. Lost my mic there. So in order to move your seats, you always want to make sure that you have them forward so that when you turn them, they're not hitting in the back. And actually the brake. That's the other thing, as you can see right here. You got to make sure the brake is down on the driver's side. And here you go. Now once you have it out, you can back it up and give yourself some room for this table. There you go. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and swivel this passenger seat as well. Again, you want to make sure it's forward before you turn it. And now you have a nice little living area. You can have 2 people there, 2 people on this side. Here's a big heavy-duty ram mount that works as a grab bar to get in and out. They make tables. If you've seen the Bolt, they have a table that comes out of this mount, so you could always buy something like that if you wanted another tabletop. You can use this. And then I'll point out these features here. So this is going to be your awning in and out. It's just push button. Here's your LED lights under the awning that we'll show here in a second. And this is your battery turn off, power control. And then it's got LED lighting under the running light as well. If this is a gravity fill, if you're going to be out for a long period of time, 21 gallons isn't going to be enough. You can carry like a 5-gallon water jug, and you can actually pour it in here, so you do not have to have a hose to do that. Let's see. Let me move this out. I'm going to go ahead and put this table up just to show you here. So this again would be another tank fill, and this is your water drain. So this is all going to be your dewinter or your winterization portion. The table base just screws off, and then you put it on there and then you turn it so it tightens up. Again, really easy to use. This whole coach is just nothing but simple. If you have any questions, I do want to point out Next week, we're going to be doing some of the higher end coaches. We're going to be doing a new Essex on Wednesday, I believe, and then I'll be doing a 2020 King Air on Thursday. If you have any other coaches you want us to do a walkthrough, thank you for reaching out and letting me know you wanted me to do this one. Here's my contact info if you want to reach out to me, give me some feedback, tell me what you want me to show on this video for my next, not next week, but the following week, okay? Si hablo español, me pueden hablar al 720-276-4241. Thank you guys. It's time for me to sit back and drink my Monster. You guys have a nice day.